right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. And today, guys, we're going to be doing our Europa League and Conference League reaction, guys. So because we have two competitions to do, we're going to have to be mindful of our time. Yesterday, we were 1 hour and 40 minutes, which was kind of a bit lengthy. So hopefully today we can get the hour mark, indeed. So I think we're going to start with the Europa League first, right? Let's start with the Europa League first. I think it'll make more sense. Then we'll get to Conference League. So let me get my tier maker here. And I'll put tier list. I'll put the times in the description below for those that are joining. For those that want to watch on the replay. So, where are we? UEL 25, 26. Where's the thing? Why can't I find it? All right. I think I found it. So share screen. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and reset. And we're going to start first. We're going to get, let me get best, great, good, mid, and bad. And let me get my football about here. So we're going to start first with Roma. Roma, they lost at home to Lille. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't expect Lille to actually beat Roma away. Lille scored an early goal, and yeah, it was a pretty close game, pretty even end to end. Lille kind of hold on in the first half. Roma created a lot of chances, but in the second half, it was a quite even game. So I think I'll put Roma. For me, I'm going to say mid. I think mid is probably fair.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to agree on that one. I'm going to say mid as well.
Yeah. Moving on, next we have here, it is Aston Villa. Aston Villa, they won 2-0 away at Feyenoord. And Feyenoord is actually a tricky place to visit. So Feyenoord generally have a good home record. So, and Aston Villa weren't even that great when you look at the stats. They had 6 shots, 3 on target, but they were efficient. So they got the win. So I'm going to say good. Even though it is a good win on the road, I don't think it was that convincing, though. So I can't really put it high in the good. So I think we'll just put it good. Is that fair?
Yeah, I'm going to put it good. I mean, it's a way against Feyenoord. Feyenoord is like a tough team. But,
yeah, Buendia and McGinn scored the goals.
Yeah. So Bologna, who played 1-1 against Freiburg. I mean, I'm going to say I'm torn with that one. I don't know yet. But if I guess mid.
Yeah, I think mid is probably fair. They tied at home, and they conceded from winning position as well. And they were kind of, I mean, look at the stats here. They only had 8 shots, 3 on target. Freiburg created a lot of chance, 12 shots, 6 on target. So they were kind of maybe somewhat fortunate to hold on to a point at home. The goalkeeper Skripski was a man of the match. And I'm sorry, when your goalkeeper's man of the match, that looks bad. That looks bad. So yeah, I think we have to put the mid. I'll say they did better than Roma since they were able to hold on for a point at least at home, whereas Roma did lose. So I think that's fair. We put them above here. Would you agree with that, Sebastian?
Yeah.
All right, moving on, we have is Braun, and Braun actually beat Utrecht, which I didn't see coming. Braun actually picked up a win.
I'm gonna say great.
Ooh, great.
Because I don't think they were the favorites before the game. Mistaken. I don't think they were the favorites.
Is great a stretch? I mean, they did beat a Dutch team, and it is a Norwegian team.
They beat a better team, a team who.
Yeah, you know what? I can see the argument. You know what? I'm gonna actually agree with you, Sebastian. I'm gonna put them in the.
I don't think I don't think they were favorites, but I mean, if they were, I don't know, but they probably weren't based on the.
I think it was I think it was the even game. I think more people probably expected Utrecht to win, though. So
Yeah, and Haller, the former Dortmund striker and Ajax striker, he actually played for Utrecht. So
yeah, Magnusian scored the goal for Utrecht. I mean, sorry, for
mm,
Braun to give them the win. So
huge
yeah, you know
win.
what? Yeah, I think it's a vital win. Okay, next up is YB. Wow, YB
They,
actually managed to beat FCSB on the road.
mm, I'm gonna say they did better than Bran. I actually am
Yeah,
gonna say I'm gonna
great.
say
Yeah, honestly,
great.
we put them in the great grade. Yeah, great tier.
Okay,
And
because
honestly, they got a two.
they
Yeah, not to discredit Braun, but they managed to go away to Romania and get a win. That's impressive.
after losing the first game also against Panathinaikos.
Yeah, bro, I thought they were done. Like after that first defeat, I thought they were done. They were wiped out. They were finished. Bro, I think they're back in this now.
I mean, what if they lose every home game and then win every away game?
Well, that's still good. You still probably have enough to make at least the top 24.
I
So
mean, I think 10 points. You get to.
yeah, I think 10 points. I think 10's the magic number.
Mm,
So yeah. Anyways, we have to put them in the great tier, and Montero with the brace there. So shout out to
mm.
YB, man. They actually got a dominant away win. Celtic. Okay.
Celtic bad.
Yeah, honestly, it's
They're
about.
so bad.
Yeah, I think I'm done with Scottish teams.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Celtic terrible. I mean,
Basel.
losing
Oh,
at home to Braga. I mean, it
oh
looks
my
bad.
god.
And Celtic is usually good at home.
Yes, Braga is a good team, very good team, but Celtic at home, you should do better. And also, Schmeichel did a mistake to one of the goals.
Yeah, Schmeichel. Yeah, they're definitely in the bad tier. The bad
Well,
tier
I
for
don't
sure.
know. I don't know which goal it was, but it was one of them.
Yeah, no, I saw in the football. It doesn't really matter which one it is. A mistake is a mistake, you know. Oh, I think it's the second goal. It's a second goal, I think. But anyways, yeah, Celtic. We're definitely putting them in the bad tier for sure.
Yeah.
Next up,
Basel
Basel.
winning 2-0 against Stuttgart. Very strong result.
Wow.
I think Stuttgart dominated the game, but Basel was clinical on the day. And
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
Hmm,
I think,
I
I
don't.
think this. I don't know if this should be a statement win for Basel to say that okay, they're not a bad team. Like they can go far. But let's see. I'm gonna say best because I think they came from a position where they lost the first game. They did not really. They performed really good in the first game, and then they they came definitely in this game as an underdog, even though they were home. Because Stuttgart is a
Uh,
very strong team.
I I I'm kind of hesitant to say. Okay, you know what? Let's decide the best in the end. Let's do that, guys. Let's decide best in the end.
Yeah, because Stuttgart had 29 shots, xG of 4 point no 2.42 and possession 65, and they pretty much lost the game. That's crazy.
Yeah. I the thing is, I'm kind of hesitant to put them in the best because I hesitant to put them in the best. Well, actually, no. I mean, I'm kind of hesitant to put them in the great tier because they were not that dominant. So that's kind of the only criticism I have. Like it was just a bit. It was just more of the clinical finishing is why they won the game. I feel like so. I don't know. I'm kind of torn here. Maybe. Oh, actually, before we get to Matt's, are you okay with the 6 teams we have done so far?
Um, I'd have probably put Villa a tier higher.
Okay. We didn't put Villa a tier higher because we kind of felt like their finish, like, kind of what I was just saying here is just that Feyenoord's finishing was pretty bad, and I feel like they weren't that dominant. So
Hmm.
so I don't know. And it's kind of the same with Basel here, in my opinion, because Stuttgart played really well. They were just unlucky. So I'm going to
But
put back.
how much of the bad finishing was on target, or they'd beaten the Villa defense prior to the bad finishing.
Yeah, let me just read you the stats here. Feyenoord had 19 shots, 8 on target. Villa had 6 shots, 3 on target.
Well, it's good shot efficiency from Aston Villa.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure. So it's kind of the same with Basel because Basel were also clinical as well with the few chances they had. So I feel like if we're gonna put Villa in good tier, then we should probably put Basel in good tier as well.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that because they were technically an underdog as well.
Mm.
Yeah. Do we put Villa higher or Basel higher?
I'd
Basel
have
high.
put Villa.
I think we should put Basel higher, in my opinion, because they were the underdogs. But then again, they were at home as well.
Mm. You could put them. That's whatever.
Yeah. And Villa were on the away team. I don't know. I'm kind of torn here. Okay. So Sebastian, you're saying Basel higher, and Matt's, what are you saying? I guess we'll do
I'm
away
edging towards Villa.
team. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with Villa higher, just because Villa were on the away team, and I feel like the away team to win to give a clean sheet away as a road team is pretty impressive. So, you know what? I think I'll put Basel here. All right, let's move to the next one.
Have some heritage as well.
Yeah. Let's move to Michelin. Michelin. Let me pull up my phone.
I'd put them. You know what? I'd probably put them in best at the moment.
Ooh, wow! They beat Nottingham Forest on the road. That's pretty impressive.
And they scored 3 goals there.
Yeah. You know what? I think we should put them in the best tier. Nottingham Forest is probably one of the Europa League favorites. I would imagine, right?
Certainly a contender, at least. And their chances somewhat boosted by having a Europa League winning manager from last season.
Yeah, I think that's
although,
fair.
Although I'm not sure that appointment may aid them better, to be honest.
Yeah, Sebastian, are you okay with putting Michelin in the best tier? Because bro, they went
Yeah,
away.
I agree. I was gonna put him there anyways.
All right, moving on to Porto.
Plus,
and I
it's
think
2 wins from 2 for them.
Yeah, Matt's you speak about Porto real quick.
Either good or mid. This has definitely been their most subpar performance for them this season. The first half wasn't good. Second half was better. Certainly, there were more chances, and then when the substitutes came on, the intensity got better. I would say low end good, like near to the bottom.
Yeah, I think that's fair. You know, it's crazy. Porto scored 2 late goals at back-to-back games in the Europa League.
Yep,
that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, as part of the new Bayer Leverkusen.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think we should put Porto in good. I'll probably put them in bottom of good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Even then, I may be a bit generous, but I thought there was enough in that second half to allow them to stay in good.
Yeah. All right, Sebastian, would you agree with that? Putting them in bottom of good tier.
Who?
Porto, FC Porto.
I don't know, but I see why. I mean, I will put Porto in good tier though.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna go at bottom. Let's go bottom. I think we have a
I
consensus.
wouldn't say bottom. Let's see who else is gonna be there. But
Well, bottom as of now.
mm.
All right. So ring us
Salzburg
like
or
It was
garbage.
certainly a bad first half.
Mm.
Salzburg. Let me see his stats. Salzburg had 11 shots, 5 on target. It seems like Salzburg and decent. It's just their finishing is pretty bad. I'd say bottom of mid.
Yeah, I was thinking mid at best. They were the underdog of this game. I haven't expected too much from them in this tournament, so I would be happy with that positioning as well.
Yeah, let's put them bottom mid tier. I think that's pretty fair. Next up is FCSB.
Bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would say
that's bad.
bad.
Yeah, I mean, to lose 2-0 at home is pretty bad to a team you should be beating. Is it worse than Celtic, guys?
No, I mean,
I
yes,
think
yes, it
yes.
is.
It,
Yeah.
Although to be fair, I would say that Braga are stronger than Basel, and yeah, I don't. I mean, it's a weird one to compare, but clearly, Braga are stronger than Basel.
Yeah. Moving on, we have it is Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce pick up a win, a 2-1 win against where did they win again? I think it was Nice, right? Yeah, 2-1 win against Nice. Akatoglu with a brace there, and yeah, Fenerbahce were pretty good in this game. 7 shots, 5 on target. So I think it's a pretty routine win. I'll put them in the good. We're in the good tier though. I think I'll put them third.
how
Who?
would that Porto ahead? Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce.
How would that Porto ahead of Fenerbahce? But
Um, well, they managed to beat their goals came in the first 25 minutes. I'm having a look just in case I see anything to suggest otherwise, but I would probably say that Fenerbahce should be higher just because there was more expectation on Porto to win their game than there was for Fenerbahce.
Mm. All right, so I guess you guys are saying Porto ahead of Fenerbahce. So I guess we'll go with democracy.
No, I was saying Fenerbahce ahead of Porto.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Fenerbahce is better. I think Fenerbahce win was a bit more convincing.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Ferencvaros. Ferencvaros, they managed to defeat Genk on the road, and yeah, I honestly think Ferencvaros actually did pretty well in this game. They were actually pretty good. They were the superior team in my opinion, and they actually went away to Belgium, got a result there, which many of us were probably shocked. We didn't expect them to get a result there.
I think a draw would have been very plausible, but to get the win was it's a good result for them. I'd put them somewhere in good.
Yeah, I think they're definitely in the good tier. Where do you put them in the good tier, though? That's the question. For
Somewhere
me,
above Fenerbahce.
I think it may be at the top of good tier.
Possibly, although how would you compare Genk to Feyenoord, for example?
Well, actually, you know what? Maybe actually no, I'll put them second actually because I do think Feyenoord is better than Genk. Feyenoord are top of the Eredivisie, and where's Genk? Are they top of the league in Belgium? I mean, that's probably Club Brugge. No, actually, Union SG is top. Genk are mid-table. Yeah, you know what? Let's put Genk. Let's put them second. Actually, I think that's fair. Yeah. All right. We'll put them second. Are you guys okay with second?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
All right. Moving on to Fine. We were just speaking about them.
mid.
Yeah, I think we should put them mid. Let's put them top of mid tier. Is that fair?
Yeah. Uh,
Dinamo Zagreb.
I'd put them. I'd put them
I'll
in
put them
good.
good.
Yeah, I'd put them in the good tier, I guess. Wait, let me see the result again. So they played
They won
against
3-1.
Yeah, they won 3-1 against that Israel team. And yeah, I think they did pretty good. They were clinical with their chances. So I think we put them in the good tier. Where do we put them in the good tier, though? They scored 3 goals.
Above Ferencváros.
I mean, the opposition wasn't that good, so I'm trying to. It's somewhere in good, but I'm not sure where.
I mean, they did score 3. Let's say maybe do we put them above Villa or am I? No, actually, no. Let's not put them above Villa. Let's keep them here. I think that here is fair. All right, moving on. We have us Go Ahead Eagles. Go Ahead Eagles. Let me see the result. They beat Panathinaikos 2-1 on the road, and they actually did a comeback in this game.
I'm gonna say great. I'm gonna say great.
I would say top 2 in good.
Wait, guys, let me do something real quick. You guys keep talking.
What games did you watch today, Seb?
I only watched 2 games.
It's more than me. I only watched 1. I did want to watch that Nottingham Forest game, but
I watched it.
I wasn't able to.
I
I was
watched.
busy on my second device.
I was watching Rayo Vallecano against Skandia and Pilsen against Malmö. That's the only 2 I watched. So I only watched 2 games. So I mean, I would put Go Ahead Eagles good, I guess.
All right, guys, can you guys hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you. At least I can.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can.
I think my headphones aren't working very well. Okay. Anyways, so where are we gonna put Go Ahead Eagles?
Sebastian's thinking great. I'm thinking top 2 of good.
I think I'm thinking maybe put them in top of good. Yeah, let's put them top of good. Let's put them in the good tier, and then I think we put them first in the good tier. Is that fair?
All right then. Yeah.
All right. Let me read some comments, and then we'll go to the next team. Paul Chicago 0 wins in 7 games. That decision has to be one of the worst manager decisions in a long time, replacing Nuno Espirito Santos. Yeah,
I mean, footballing wise or sporting wise, yes, I I do think that was a big mistake to replace Nuno. But I think the reason Nuno Espirito Santos got sacked was because of the fact because of based on some stuff that went on behind the scene, such as him making arguments about the squad after the transfer window.
Potentially. But yeah, let's move on, I suppose, to Lille. Lille, man, they've actually beat Roma on the road, and that was very impressive. And in my opinion, Roma are one of the best teams in the Europa League. So, yeah, I think we get them best here. I'm thinking about putting them best.
I'd put them in great.
Why not best here? By the way, just out of curiosity.
Oh my! I think I cut out, but I'm thinking. Well, I'll just have a look at that wing closely. But from the outside looking in, I'm thinking they probably were expecting to get a draw or a narrow loss, and instead they managed to get a win. Their goal came quite early. I see they've had more possession, slightly more possession than Roma. It might be that I don't think Roma are as good as maybe you think they are.
Sebastian, what do you think, man? As a French correspondent.
I don't know.
1-0 win away at Roma.
Great, I guess.
All right, I guess we'll do a democracy. We'll put them in great. Top of great?
Yeah.
Okay. Utrecht.
I'll say mid.
Ooh.
I'll say mid.
Mid or bad?
Let me see Utrecht again.
They lost at Brann.
Yeah. I'll say mid, I guess. We're in the mid tier though.
I would put them at the bottom.
All right, moving on. We have is Genk.
Mid.
I agree.
I might put them bottom, honestly, because they lost at home.
Although, I mean, I'd probably say Genk are weaker than Utrecht.
Yeah.
Next up, it is the Israel team.
Bad.
Yeah.
I'll put them top at least because they at least scored a goal. These two teams didn't even score. So.
I think I'd agree.
This team should be bad at the bottom.
Now let's put them top. They at least scored.
No. Malmö didn't score a goal, by the way.
Oh, I know. I'm talking about the Israel team. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, Malmo.
Bad.
Malmo.
Horrific.
Oh my Jesus.
They're so horrific right now, which is funny because they're 2 points behind us in the league. Which
look, your favorite player is playing Olsen.
This defending, thank God he retired. He retired yesterday from national team, by the way. So that's good.
Retired too late, bro.
Fuck off. He didn't.
Anyways, Malmo's the bad tier.
yeah, probably should be bottom. They did
Yeah,
2 red cards.
No
They did not
complaints
score
from
any
me.
goals. Swedish teams are horrible this year in Europe. I don't know what's
let's read
happening.
some comments. Salisbury production line looks to be slowing up lately. Yeah, Salisbury might be finished, guys.
True.
Malmo probably the best ever Swedish team.
Nah. Nah.
All right, let's move to Nottingham Forest.
Mid, I guess.
Let me see.
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
I'd
Top
actually
three.
put them in bad.
Hmm.
Let's put them bottom and mid.
Yeah, bottom of mid.
Um,
Ange out, by the way. Ange out. Ange out.
but also, Nottingham Forest as one of the strongest teams on paper lose at home and concede 3 goals to a team that's hasn't done much in this competition. And also, let's not forget they were 3-1 down for large parts of that game. Nottingham Forest's second goal came at 90 plus 3 minutes, which was a penalty. Although that being said, Midtjylland's third goal did come in the 88th minute. But in fact, actually, now that I see it, Midtjylland took the lead 3 times. Actually, no. Well, they took the lead twice, and then that third goal came whilst they were already winning. But I'd put Nottingham Forest in bad, to be honest. They arguably on paper were probably the biggest favourites to win at home out of all of these teams. So I would put them at least below Celtic.
The only reason I'm not considering putting them in bad is because they didn't get embarrassed. That's the only reason why I'm kind of hesitant.
They did. They lost at home to
No, I know, but like
Midtjylland.
it wasn't like a huge scoreline. It was just like a marginal game. So like
Uh, I don't think it was marginal. Also, and just the score may just tell a different story.
and I feel like because I'm looking at the stats, forwards actually created a lot of chances. They had 9 shots on target, 22 shots. So it's not like they played bad. It's just their finishing was garbage and their defense was awful. So
which is part of the bad defense is also probably further supports my
Yeah.
point. Then
I mean, 80, you probably won't care, but USA is winning 2-0 in the U20 World Cup.
okay, we'll discuss about later time. Okay, how about we put them Sebastian, what are you
I
thinking? I guess
I don't see how they can be better than Celtic.
I agree with Matt. Where do you put them?
Okay. We'll do democracy, I guess. All right, Nice.
Mid. Unless
MID
Sebastian
mid.
suggested best bad, but probably
Oh,
mid.
I want honestly, I want to put them bad because they played against the Fenerbahce team that I just don't rate this Fenerbahce team. I'm sorry, I just don't.
I feel like bad's a bit harsh.
No,
I think bottom. Okay, how about we put them bottom mid?
yeah, bottom mid. I guess.
That's about right.
All right. Leon. Leon
Um,
is pretty
good or great.
good.
Although probably good because RB Salzburg aren't that good these days.
Yeah, let's put them good. I feel like great's a bit stretch. Where do we put them in the good tier? They kept a clean sheet at home.
Yeah, there perfectly.
All right. Let's see how many teams we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we still have a lot of teams to go through. We got conference league to go through. Postecoglou out. I thought Forest might be dark horse to win the Europa League, but since Nendo's gone, it looks I would be surprised they win the Europa League. They're not winning the Europa League.
Panathinaikos, I will put them in bad
Yeah.
because they
I
lost.
was probably going to say mid because there's not much expectations on this club.
Yeah, I think mid is fair. Okay, so we're already putting the mid tier.
Mid to bottom.
All right, let's put them in bottom. Yeah, you know what? Let's put them in bottom because they let Go Ahead Eagles make a comeback. All right, next is PAOK. PAOK. For me, they lost to Celta Vigo 3-1.
Bad. They gave Celta their first win in like 6 months.
Wow.
So bad.
But then again, they were expected to lose to Celta.
They did have the lead, so I don't know whether that counts in their favor or against them.
I feel like bad's a bit harsh. Let's put them in mid. I would say we put them right here. Is there fine?
Yeah, I guess.
Right. Ludogorets they lost at home to Real Betis. I mean, it was expected to be fair.
Yeah, so somewhere in mid.
I'll put them bottom since they didn't score. All right. Next up is Rangers.
They did a bit better than I expected. So maybe low end mid.
I guess that works. Next up is Celta Vigo.
Good, maybe great, but I'm not sure.
Nah, I don't think we can put them great.
I'm happy with them in good.
Where in the good tier do we put?
I'd say probably between Villa and Dinamo Zagreb. So around, maybe just behind, around where Lyon are, basically. I'm not sure about higher or lower.
What are you, Sebastian?
I mean, yeah. I probably would agree with it, where you put them.
Let's put Celta. And they did have to come back as well. Like, you shouldn't be having to come back against PAOK with all due respect. But they did score 3. I guess we could put them here. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Real Betis.
I'm thinking great, given that they managed to. Yes, they I well, didn't they win 2-0 away? Let's check that now. I think they did. Yeah, 2-0 away. I'd be open to good, but at the same time, I haven't really seen anything bad from them this match day. So
Yeah, I guess Real Betis, they had a good win. Wait, they only had 2 shots on target?
one of which was an own goal.
Yeah, that's kind of
Actually, no, I don't think that counts as a shot on target. No. So 2 shots on target plus the own goal. But they're for sure above Porto.
Do we put them there?
Um, I'd have put them a bit higher.
How much higher?
Like closer to Ferencváros.
Okay, I guess that works. Next up is Cervena Zvezda.
Good.
If they'd gotten the draw today, this would have been good, because they gave a good game. I would, you know what? I'll say they're just behind Porto. They almost got a draw at a team that's won every game this season and have only conceded 1 goal. So I'd say I'd say I'd probably give them the middle tier.
Yeah. Okay. Braga.
Good tier. Probably above Ferencváros.
All right. Next up is Freiburg.
Good.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Okay, good. Wait, hold on, let me check something.
Storm Graz. Good.
Yeah, Strong Guy's good.
Stuttgart, I will put them in bad. Because they
Wait,
lost
is Freiburg bottom good?
Stormgrass.
Actually, yeah. Wait, hold. Let me put Freiburg a bit higher.
Yeah.
Now, Freiburg is fine. Wherever.
Strong Guys.
I'll put them in bad, actually. Because they, not 29 shots, they only got 7 shots on target. And they lost 2-0. And they were very dominant.
Wait, Sturmgrass, they beat
No,
Rangers.
I think it's about Stuttgart.
Yeah, I said Stuttgart.
Oh, okay.
Strong
I
Guys, where
thought
you put them guys?
Stormgrass, they beat Rangers 2-1.
Yeah.
Definite. I would say between Bolognese and Feyenoord.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay. Next up is Stuttgart.
I would have him bad.
Yeah, I'd probably say that either same.
We're in the bad tier.
Between I'm open to hear what Sebastian says, but I think I'd have him between Celtic and Nottingham Forest.
I would have them there as well. Cause Stuttgart, like they were terrible. Like they did not score any goal. Like they had 29 shots. Like they didn't
Yeah.
do much, and they lost 2-0.
Bottom?
No, between Forest and Celtic.
All right. Last team we got Victoria Pleasant.
I mean, I would put them in good. I mean or I would put them in bottom grade.
I'm
I mean,
thinking about the same.
they won 3-0. They dominated. And yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, great because they dominated. They won 3-0, and they
Yeah.
just
Okay. Bottom
looked
grade's fair, I
to,
guess.
yeah.
All right. So we have how many teams we have in the best tier? We only have one team. I feel like we should have one more. So I guess
I can see another change I'd make to that tier list. I would put Basel above Dinamo Zagreb.
Okay, so are we okay with this? I think we should put another best team. So we could put. Are you guys putting okay with Lille in the best tier?
I'm more.
Yeah.
Maybe consider any suggestions by the chat in that regard, because they might bring up something we might not have considered.
Yeah, Malmo best. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't really have many people in the chat. It's just one person. Okay, we can just keep it as it is. We don't have to put. Should we just keep it as it is?
Well, my instinct's saying yes, but I'm not sure.
Maybe Lille in best.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, so okay for the Conference League segment, guys. What should we do for this one? Should we just look at the table, look at the matches, or do like the tier list thing?
I wasn't paying any attention to the conference leagues, but you can do. But I'll let you decide what you want to do.
Okay. I think I was gonna look at the results.
Okay.
I didn't really get it. I didn't really check the Conference League. All right, let's read some comments before we move. Maybe Roma have only conceded 7 goals in the last 20 Serie A games. Wow. All right, let's go look at the Conference League results. We're not going to do a tier list for the Conference League. We're just going to look at the results and just tell whether we're a surprise or not. I think it'll be better if we do.
Sure.
All right, so by round. So let's start with round 1. So Dynamo Kiev 0, Crystal Palace 2. That's not surprising.
No.
Although we'll say this though, the old Dynamo Kiev was really good. Nowadays, the
Yeah.
Dynamo Kiev.
They were pretty good.
Yeah. Noah beating Rijeka. That's kind of a little surprising. But then again, Rijeka were down to 10 men, so I guess I shouldn't be too shocked. Actually, let me click on each
I'm
result.
not too surprised.
Yeah, I think the red card thing definitely did change because I think if Rijeka weren't down to 10 men, I think this could have been a different game. Could have been. But yeah, Jagonova beat Hamrun. Not surprising. Kups Drita. It's a draw there. Drita's from. Wow, there's no info. Oh, that's sad. Drita is from Kosovo. And Kups is from Finland. A Finnish team tied a Kosovo team at home. Yeah. Looks bad. Yeah, the Finnish team should be winning. Losona 3, Brusselbeck 0. Lesona, I think, is from Switzerland, so it's not surprising there. And Brusselbeck is Icelandic. Lech Poznan 4, Rapid Vienna 1. Wow, did not expect the Polish team to smash the Austrian team like this by that big of a margin. Oh, we didn't look at the Europa League table. We should that. Actually, we'll finish this and then we'll look at the tables in the end.
Sure.
Ominia 0, Mainz 1. Not surprising. Rio 3, Skenda 0. Zrinski Moster 5, Lincoln Red M's 0. Not surprising. Aberdeen 2, Shakhtar 3. Man, the Scottish team's been so bad. Didn't see, yeah. AK Larnaca. Oh, wow. This is a big result. Did not expect to see this. A Cyprus team annihilating a Dutch team 4-0. Wow. This is definitely surprising.
Yep.
Yeah, this result's crazy. Fiorentina 2, Sigma 0. Legea lose at home to Samaspor. Wow. Did not expect to see this. Because usually Turkish teams are pretty bad on the road. Celj 3, Athens 1. Wow, AEK Athens lost. Celj is from which country? Slovenia. I mean, I don't know if this is surprising.
Probably not.
Rako to Universitar Craiova. I think is that a Romanian team? I think it's a Romanian team. Yeah, it's a Romanian team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Polish team beating Romania. Shelbourne, Hacken 0-0. Wow, Hacken could even beat Shelbourne. Where's Shelbourne from, by the way? Ireland.
Yeah. Yeah, it was sure it was one of the Irish teams.
1, Strasbourg 2. Wow, Strasbourg wins away at Slovakia. And Sparapra 4, Shamrock Rovers 1. Okay, I think pretty much most of it's surprising. I think the one that surprised me the most is AK Larnaca 4, AZ Alkmaar 0. So let's look at the table real quick for the Conference League. So this is our top 8. And then the 24 right there. So yeah, it's still early stages, so we can't really draw much conclusions, but there you have. There's a table right there. So only 4 teams are 1 point. 2 draws. Europa League table. If I misspelled Europa League there. Looking at the table right here. So Dinamo Zagreb was top of the Europa League. Wow. Midtjylland 2nd, Villa 3rd, Braga 4th, Lyon 5th, Porto 6th, Lille 7th, Pleasant 8th, Real Betis, Freiburg, Ferencváros, Panathinaikos, Celta, Basel, Rodriguez, Roma, Braun, Genk, YB, Fenerbahce, Ludogorets, Sturm Graz, Stuttgart, FCSB, and then Nottingham Forest. Cervena Zvezda, Bologna 1, Celtic 1, PAOK 1, and Maccabi Tel Aviv 1, and the rest are 0 points. Dang, Nice have been so bad. And Malmo is the worst team in the Europa League. Any quick takeaways from the Europa League, Mats, about this table?
I think the table speaks for itself. Midtjylland have probably been the team of the Europa League so far. Still early days, but yeah, it's early days, but I think most of those teams will still be there or thereabouts.
Yeah. All right, let's go look at the UEL predictor.
I did submit predictions this time.
All right. I got 50 points. I got this one correct. I completely back. Yeah, this was a horrible prediction. Got this one right. I got this one wrong. I got this one completely wrong. I got this one right. So those are where I am in the league. I'm currently second in the league. So as you can see right there, guys, we have 9 people competing. And yeah, there we have it. 38 in total. So Rubik's is currently top with the 8-point lead. Those are the conference league predictor. All right, and then we're going to read that last comment, then we're going to round off. And we did pretty good in time. We made it to the hour mark. 50 points. So, yes, 2-1. I got this one right. 3. I got this one right. Mine's, yeah, pretty good. I messed up with this one. And, yeah, pretty good. So, my conference league ones, besides this one and this one, this one, I pretty much got everything else right. And I'm currently 4th in this league. How many people playing? I got a total of 27. And 5 people playing.
I should be in this one. Well, I should have some progression here. Seeing as I think there was at least one that I got bang on.
I don't think you didn't join the conference one. It says here.
I did the predictions, but I don't think I joined your table.
Okay.
That must have been it.
Yeah. All right. Let's read some final comments before we round off. Palestine beating all 18 games. All comps is very good, to be fair. Yep. It went for wow. Pal Strasbourg for to win Conference League. Those were probably the 3 favorites. I would maybe say Rayo. Maybe throw Rayo in there. Maybe they could be. So, yeah. Anyways, before we round off, guys, let's go to Europa League Match Day 3. Match Day 3 will actually be in 3 weeks from today, I believe. So, we have some time after the international break, basically. So, let's go to Match Day 3. Which games stand out to us? Which ones we're most excited for? I think the one that's going to be the most interesting is Forest versus Porto. I think that's the one that's going to be most interesting.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of as well. Certainly the highest profile of teams, apart from a few. 2 former Champions League winners, both have won on it twice. Is it too early to say a plug?
Sure, I guess you can plug. We're about to end the stream anyway.
Because it is going to be relevant to this game. I will be doing a live preview of Nottingham Forest versus Porto on an English Room Porto, where I will have a guest on from the podcast Red Side of the Trent, and I'll also be going on their channel to talk that game, especially on the Porto side of things. It's a game I might actually go to.
All right, that'll be exciting to go to, I would imagine. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. We made it to the hour mark of today's stream, so we did pretty good on time, and yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the stream. So we had a good blast. I know it was a bit of a quiet stream, but how we still have people to come on. And so, like I said, the next stream will be back after the when is the next stream actually for this channel? It'll probably be the debate show for this month, which I still have to do that poll for, by the way. I'll come up with some ideas, and maybe we'll do it next weekend. So, yeah. Any final thoughts for you, Matt, before round off?
It's been a slow, but it's been a slow start for Porto, but they've got the win so far. Hoping for more to come, and as for the rest of the Europa League, been pretty good so far. So bring on match day 3.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. Let me see how many likes are on today's stream. We're currently on, let's see, on 5 likes. All right, I guess it's fair enough. Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.